Final Destination. Bloodlines, Death Returns with a Vengeance. After more than a decade, the Final Destination franchise makes a chilling comeback with Final Destination. Bloodlines, a smartly crafted, high-stakes horror film that both honors the legacy of the series and breathes new life into its mythology. Directed by Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein, this sixth installment reimagines the concept of death's inescapable design by adding layers of generational trauma, history, and a twist of psychological horror that sets it apart from its predecessors. At the heart of Bloodlines is Stephanie, played compellingly by Caitlin Santawana, a college student haunted by vivid, recurring nightmares that suggest her life is tied to a long-forgotten tragedy. Her investigation leads her into a hidden past, one linked to a fatal accident in 1968, which involved her ancestors and set in motion a series of cursed events. As Stephanie digs deeper, she discovers that her family may be part of the original bloodline that defied death, and the grim forces now out to restore balance. This premise offers a refreshing change from the usual group of friends formula and introduces a more personal and emotional core to the otherwise spectacle-driven narrative. The film is visually striking, especially in its IMAX presentation, where the directors use expanded aspect ratios to depict moments where death is near. This subtle but effective technique adds an extra layer of unease to scenes, immersing the viewer into the characters' perspective as they sense their impending doom. The cinematography by Maxime Alexander heightens the tension, using shadows, reflections, and tight framing to build suspense and dread in scenes that might otherwise seem ordinary. The result is a visually cohesive film that balances shock value with cinematic style. Final Destination movies have always been known for their intricate and often grotesquely creative death sequences, and Bloodlines certainly does not disappoint. Each set piece is crafted with painstaking detail, from a deceptively serene lawn care scene to a routine medical procedure that spirals into terror. The deaths remain the film's most thrilling aspect, not only because of their design but also due to how they are foreshadowed. The filmmakers cleverly use background cues, sound design, and character placement to play with the audience's expectations, leading to surprises even for seasoned franchise fans. The cast brings credibility to the high-stakes narrative. Caitlin Santawana leads with emotional depth and vulnerability, drawing the audience into her struggle. Teo Briones and Owen Patrick Joyner give grounded performances as Stephanie's friends who get pulled into the mystery. The emotional tension among them makes the stakes feel more real, as the loss of each character doesn't just serve the plot but also has a strong emotional impact. One of the film's most nostalgic yet rewarding moments comes from the return of Tony Todd as the enigmatic William Bloodworth. With his deep, foreboding voice and cryptic wisdom, Todd's character ties the movie to its roots while providing a sense of finality to his arc. His scenes are minimal but potent, leaving a lasting impression on longtime fans. The score by Shirley Song effectively mirrors the emotional beats of the film while ratcheting up the tension during suspenseful moments. Editors Robert Komatsu and Neil Smith keep the pacing tight, ensuring the film never overstays its welcome. The practical effects team and sound designers deserve special praise for elevating the believability and impact of the death scenes. Final Destination. Bloodlines is not just a sequel, it's a revitalization. It understands what made the original films compelling while also acknowledging that horror has evolved. With a richer story, inventive direction, and a more personal lens, it succeeds in elevating itself above mere nostalgia. For fans and newcomers alike, this is a must-watch. The kind of theatrical horror experience that reminds you why you both fear and love the inevitable.
Hope you like the video. See you with another interesting video. Bye then, signing off from Black and Blank.